I had been, I think at that point I had done 6 or 8 Broadway plays, and MGM had taken me to Hollywood. And even though I did some of the greatest movies and certainly played opposite all the top, glamorous men in Hollywood of the day, from Gregory Peck, Tyrone Power, Robert Taylor, David Niven, you name it, I never enjoyed movies. I loved the theater. And I had come back to New York thinking I was going back to Broadway. And the Morris office sent me to audition for a television show. Now, at that time, I didn't even own a television set. I don't think more than maybe once in my life I'd even seen a television show. My next-door neighbors in Hollywood, John Payne and Gloria DeHaven, had a TV set, and they invited me one New Year's Day to come watch the Rose Bowl game.
Right.
And I went, and all we saw was a test pattern all day long. There was nothing in Hollywood. It was like a dirty word, television, because they were terrified of it. But in New York, it was everything. And so I went over to this audition, and every actor and actress in New York was auditioning for it, but I played the game. And I think the reason that I got the job over the others is because as a child in China, and when we first came to America, we played games at night. It was a different world. Young people didn't go to nightclubs and things like they do today. It was especially the town we lived in, and I just was a game player. And they signed me, and I found at first that it was, I remember I was nervous when I did it the first few months. My cheeks would shake so from nerves when Garry Moore would talk to me that I would smile. If you smile, you hold your muscles.
Right.
Try smiling and you'll see.
Right.
You hold your muscles so that the face doesn't shake.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
So you see what I mean. And the funny thing is, when I was looking at some of the, old pilot, what do you call those things? CDs, DVDs, whatever, of I've Got a Secret Yesterday, I thought, look at that. I now know why all the fan mail would say, we love your smile. Mm-hmm. Little did they realize that I would smile the first year so that it wouldn't shake.
Right.
But then, after a while, I relaxed, and it was like going to a party every night. I felt like I was smiling when I got in the cab to start to the theater. We had no makeup department in those days. No makeup, no hair, no costumes. But it was like going to a cocktail party with your best friends. I would just, I was so young, I'd put a little blush on and lipstick and set my hair, and off I would go to the theater, and there were my darling friends, and we would do the show, and after the show, Bill Cullen always had a cab waiting, and he would drop me off on the way home. He lived near me. And sometimes Steve didn't even know I'd left the apartment.
Wow.
Because it was a half-hour show.
That's right.
And there were no rehearsals. In fact, when we would get to the theater, they sent us to a soundproof room with a great big iron door so we couldn't hear anything. And then they'd lead us down onto the stage when it was time to do the thing. I think that those were among the 7 happiest years of my life.
If you've enjoyed your journey on the TV Time Machine, please like and subscribe. We look forward to having you again on the TV Time Machine.